9 students suspended for what one parent says was a hazing incident on the football team. Tonight, 24-hour News 8's Danny Carlson went looking for answers at Orchard View Middle School. She joins us live. Danny?
Sue, 9 students are suspended here from school. That's after an incident that happened last week. School district officials tell us that that incident was horseplay or wrestling, but the father of one student who was hurt in that incident calls it hazing.
Sports is his life. That's what he does.
24-hour News 8 spoke to this man. He's the father of one of the boys who says he was kicked and punched by his middle school football teammates last week after school just outside of a locker room.
I have to make sure I'm available to go to every practice so he can still, be a part of the team. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of amazed he still wants to play.
He didn't want to be identified because he says his son has already gone through enough, but says the punishment for the boys allegedly involved, a 3-day school suspension and a 10-day school activity suspension, does not fit the crime.
Right now, it seems to be, at least for the kids involved right now, it's a joke. And seeing the way he acted when it first happened, it's not a joke.
The school superintendent wouldn't speak with 24-hour News 8 on camera tonight, but told us the incident was not hazing and was not premeditated. She also said it started out as shoving and horseplay and then turned into something else, and we are not going to tolerate that.
My understanding now is they're allowing these kids to come back. These ones that supposedly assaulted my son, to be part of the football team, which is a privilege and not a right. So they're already going back on their own word that, basically this code of conduct was just a piece of paper and it was just a big joke.
And this paper right here is the code of conduct that the father was talking about in our story just a few minutes ago. He says that each player had to sign this at the beginning of the season, and in it, it says, among other things, that each player should, quote, display class and dignity at all times. When we spoke with the superintendent tonight, she says that that 10-day activity suspension would mean that any students who are allowed back on the team would only be allowed to play possibly in the final game of the season. She also told us tonight that they do not plan to pursue any legal action in this matter. Live in Muskegon Township tonight, Danny Carlson, 24-hour News 8.